Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the middleweight bout between Brad Tavares versus Dricus Du Plessis. And I've been butchering his name ever since he joined the UFC, but bear with me again. Dricus Du Plessis. I think I got his last part right though. At least I'm getting better there. Du Plessis. But how I feel about this one is I think Brad Tavares has a good shot in this one, but I do see a pattern, and patterns are everything in MMA. Well, in sports in general, and I'm going with Du Plessis here. I was going with Du Plessis to begin with, but I feel like the clear pattern makes it goes from probably average, maybe even low confident pick to a high confident pick. Lock, I ain't gonna say lock, but high confident pick for this one. Dricus Du Plessis. I feel like Brad Tavares, when he goes against guys that try to take him down, which is most of his wins currently on the streak, that's his pattern of people he beats. You go in there with a guy that's really just only going to look to wrestle you or look to grapple you. Brad Tavares has at one point had the highest takedown defense in middleweight history, and it's still one of the best takedown defenses. Whether it's stat wise or just it is what it is. When you look at it for what it is, one of the better takedown defenses, not only in the middleweight division but all of UFC. All of them made some real solid takedown defense on Tavares. Real smart, real crafty, real good at, and real solid, good technique at defending takedowns. So it holds up even to this day. The number numerically might have dropped, but the skill's still there and he still holds the play. He does well against guys that try to take him down. That's what I'm saying. He does well against guys that try to take him down. But statistically, when we look at guys that struck with him or were threats on the feet, doesn't look so good. Shabazian knocked him out. Adesanya played with him. Tim Bosch, he was really picking apart Tim Bosch early, but he got a little bit too confident, got caught. Robbie Lawler, but Robert Whitaker. So you don't really have the best history against strikers. I'm not saying Du Plessis is just purely a striker, but I feel like his striking skills are definitely beyond threat level. And I feel like Brad Tavares also has a bad habit of leaving the chin up for hooks or leaving himself down, like, kind of a lax, feeling like he's at the end of range or the end of the punches, or the end, just sitting outside the range, but he still be just at the end of range. Like, he might feel like he's out of range, but he'd be just sitting out there. Get a little too comfortable, a little bit too confident, hands be a little bit low, and has a habit of getting caught with like overhands or hooks or kicks at that range. And I feel like Du Plessis has a habit of catching people at that same place. So you got a habit of getting exploited there, and this guy got a habit of exploiting people there. So a match made in heaven. I feel like Brad Tavares is gonna look pretty good early. Might even win the first round, might even dominate the first round potentially. I won't say it's gonna be competitive first round, but probably gonna lean Brad Tavares. Then second round, be a little bit feeling process out. The Plessis probably gonna start touching him a couple of things, feeling for a little bit, maybe just make him feel a little bit. Second round real close, but leading Du Plessis. Then like towards the end of the round, Tavares starts to shift it a little bit, shift the momentum back his way just a little bit. Now it's looking like a Tavares round. Then Tavares get a little bit too comfortable sitting at the end of range. Think he's just outside of range. Hands get a little bit low, chin get a little bit high up there. Du Plessis catch him with a hook at the end of a combination, kind of similar way. I'm trying to think, it was one of his fights. It might be the Gallows fight. Actually, it was probably really two of his fights in the UFC, and a couple of his fights outside the UFC. But anyway, sitting outside of range, getting a little bit lax. Du Plessis throws a combination, extends the hook at the end of the combination. Tavares hands down, gets caught, rocked to drop. Du Plessis unloads on him and just goes all in for the finish and puts him out TKO, RKO, second round, towards the end of the fight. Towards the end of that round. So in this fight, I got Dricus Du Plessis via second round TKO.